Hey everybody, just Monger here, back with another deck profile on Hero. Getting right into it, we are playing a 45 card deck here. I'm playing 3 Caps of Stratos, just really great card, gets fairs really great. I was playing I think it was a 42 card build, and I put 3 Ash last minute. It came up a couple times, it was fine. One missed, you don't need the one missed. In mainline combo, you search this thing, will special it off of your Wake Up to get your mass change and all that. Pretty good. You can also send it with Fusion Destiny to get a better search or whatever if you need it. Liquid Soldier, I've literally only normal summoned this thing twice ever. It almost never comes up. This thing's literally just for drawing, which is cool. Neos, you need this thing. Part of mainline combo, you need it. We're also playing Aqua Dolphin, which is interesting. This is actually a fairly new thing I'm trying. I actually really like this package. So instead of just searching Neos off Infernal Devicer, we're actually going to reveal Aqua Dolphin here, or Aqua Neos, to search both of these cards at the same time. Which is really cool because we get a hand rip with Dolphin also burning as well, and hand knowledge, which is great if we don't need a normal summon. It does suck that it's not a hero. However, Cross Crusader only needs warrior monsters, which is cool. This thing actually won me a game in time at locals yesterday, which is pretty cool. I literally I just needed some burn damage, and I didn't need a normal. So just normal this thing, and then pretty much just won in time. This thing's also is a material for Absolute Zero, which is cool since it's water. Worst comes to worst, it's literally just discard fodder for a droplet or something. That's the worst it comes to. Literally, it's just more cards in hand, pretty much. It's cool. I like it. It's come up quite a few. 3 copies of Vine or Ferris. This is mandatory 2 increase. Also mandatory 2 Vion. You could probably play 3 Vion if you want. I think 2's fine. This is just your mainline way to search Poly. You really want to get the Ferris. This is a key card just for hella bodies on field. And for Poly and a Foolish as well. Just really great. Just not a whole lot of ways to get to it. There's Stratos and Mist. That's the only ways to get to this card. So, playing 3 Mally. Card's fucking nuts. Denier. This is just a 4th Mally, pretty much. Plasma's goated. Came up a lot. There's so many games where Plasma just comes up and just wins. I'm playing this in main. This is honestly a side deck card. I'm playing Dark Angel. There are some matchups where Dark Angel in main is great, and then there's other games where it's just have a free material pretty much. I'm just stubborn. I like playing this thing in the main deck. I think it's fun. But pretty much, if you have 3 Destinies in grave, you can discard Dark Angel and then special one of them to your opponent's field, which you pick Dark Angel, of course. If Dark Angel is face up on a player's field, if they activate a spell card, it's negated, and it's not just one, it's just all of them while it's face up. I had an opponent yesterday in round 1 who just didn't read Dark Angel for some reason, and then he was on Dino, I think, and activated Fossil Dig, and it just got negated, and then you went, oh. Moving on to the spell traps, play 3 copies of Hero Lives. Whenever I'm getting to games where I know I'm going to probably go to time, I just side this thing out. This thing sucks in time, but it is a really great card, in my opinion. 2 E-Call, you only need the 2, to be honest. I have seen builds where they just cut E-Call completely, but they're playing 41, 42, which is a little lower than 45. That's how numbers work. So you can drop the E-Call if you want. I think I would either play 0 or 2. I wouldn't play 1 or 3. Rhoda, Foolish, Poly. I'm only playing the 1. Can play 2 if you want. I don't think it's needed. I think 2 2 poly's fine in like higher builds, like 50 or 60 card. But you only need the 1 if it's like 45 or under, really. Miracle, Search of Wolf, Sunrise. We're playing 2 Mass Change. You don't need 3. 2's fine. I wouldn't play 1. 3 FD. This card's pretty good. It's just, if you get bad hands and you need a Ferris, you can make Dangerous with Shadow Mist. Get a Search for Ferris or something. This thing also makes DP. It does lock you into specialing Darks for a turn, but you can normal like an Aqua Dolphin or whatever. Favorite contact. This thing is fucking great. This thing's searchable with Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage. You can pretty much just special a Elemental Fusion from Xtra deck by recycling materials from hand, deck, grave, or banish back to the bottom of the deck, which is really nuts. Also, if you use the Vanilla Neos, it can't be bounced back to the hand or Xtra deck, which is cool. Really great card. You can also make stuff like Wake Up, Absolute Zero, so you don't have to make your Shining Neos Wingman. Hand traps and all that. 3 Ash, Call By, Droplet, Imperm. Droplet's a mandatory thing in my opinion. This card's really good for this deck. Even if you're going like second or whatever, it's still a great card just to set. Came up quite a lot, just great. I'm gonna be honest, I think I saw Ash like once. That was it. I didn't see it at all for like the rest of my games. Xtra deck, we're on Flame Wingman Infernal Rage. This thing searches your favorite contact. Also, if you use Vanilla Neos to make it, you can tag out and cheat out an Elemental Fusion, which we're going to cheat out Sunrise. On some of this thing just searches Miracle. This thing is part of End Board as well, which is pretty cool. Wake Up, making this thing off of Miracle Fusion. We're going to try to pop it with DP, so that way we can get DP Engrave for Dark Angel, as well as getting our Shadow Mist out to make Dark Law. Shining Neos Wingman, the next. This thing's, you mostly summon this thing off of the favorite contact. This thing just takes Neos and a Flame Wingman Fusion, which is cool. This thing gains 3 attack for each monster in your grave. So it just doesn't count heroes, it counts all monsters as well, so like Ash or whatever, it counts, which is cool. Also, when it's summoned, it can pop cards up to different attributes among the field. So if like you're playing like you're probably gonna have like a light and dark, and then whatever the hell your opponent's playing, like if they're playing like fire, for example, then you get 3 pops, which is cool. It's great card, gets really beefy. Also, he can't be destroyed by card effects as well, which is cool. Not a lot of people know that. This thing is well, they'll just like try to do something with it, and they can't because they don't fucking read it. Absolute Zero. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I've witnessed this thing like once. It almost never comes up. The only time it came up was when like in testing, like if I didn't have a way to get to Stratos or any way to get to an elemental hero, but I could go into Ferris and then go to Infernal Devicer, search Dolphin and Neos, I could make Ab-Zero, I guess. That was the only reason why it's in here. Also, we're playing Aqua Dolphin. In testing, I only summoned this thing off of Infernal Rage like once in testing. It was because I drew like Mass Change and Miracle in the opening, so I didn't need to go into either of those really. It really, it's not good. It's literally here just to get the double search. So we are kind of tight on like extra deck space, so if you don't want to play the Dolphin package, you can get away with it. I just really like the Dolphin package. I think it's really cool. DP, fucking great card. Honestly, you could play 2. I've also seen people play 2 copies of Wake Up as well, which is neat. I'm fine with just the 1 Wake Up. I don't think I need 2. Dangerous. This thing's here just for garbage hands with Fusion Destiny. One Dark Law, one Blast. You only need one of each. You're probably not going into a second Dark Law, really, so you'll need one. Links, Infernal Devicer, one Driver, 2 Cross, 1 Dread. Pretty standard package here for the extras, or the Xtra heroes. Side deck, this is what I like to play. We're playing 3 Ghost Mourner. This thing's cool in time, also it's just a Veiler pretty much, or an Imperm. 3 Cosmic, thing's good now. 3 Deck Lockdown. Don't be a dumbass and set this for some reason. Like, round 3, I was against Cash, and for some reason, like, I sided this thing in games too. And for some reason, like, I had like 3 other back row cards. And for some reason, I set this like a dumbass, so don't set this. I thought it was a quick play for a minute. I don't know why. But this thing comes up pretty cool. It's literally just a droll, but kinda better / worse. They can't call by it, which is cool. Evenly, playing 3 of those, great card. 3 D-Bear. Great card as well. Came up quite a lot, sided this thing quite a lot. It's really cool. So let's just show a quick 2-card combo, I guess. We can start with like a Neos and, for shits and giggles, a Malicious. We're going to start off by normaling that Stratos, then we're going to search for our Ferris. Ferris, pitch Mally, special itself, getting increased to the back row. Increase Tribute Ferris, special itself, which specials Vion from deck. Vion on summon gets a dump. We're going to send Denier. We're going to activate the effect to banish Ferris to search for a Poly. Then go into a Link Summon here with those 2 visions. For a Infernal Devicer, we're going to reveal our Aqua Neos to the opponent. And then we're going to search for Neos and Aqua Dolphin. Next up, we're going to Mally Engrave here, banish that for another copy. Go into a Link Summon again for a Wonder Driver. Now, if your opponent does know this combo, honestly, at the Wonder Driver portion right here, before you summon, like on Driver Summon, this is where you would Nibiru, to be honest. This is just optimally the best time to Nibiru, in my opinion. Either here or just before they make DPE, because the worst thing that you can get, or the best thing you get off of Wake Up, is a Dark Wall, really. That's the best you can get off of it, so just be wary that these 2 are the most optimal portions to Nibiru. A lot of players do Nibiru at the Infernal Devicer search, thinking that they won't get it for some reason, I guess. Even though you still do get to search if it gets nibbed, which is fine. Anyway, we're going to activate Poly here, using those elementals for our Flame Wingman. Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. We will search for our favorite contact, and then reset the Poly. Tag out into a Sunrise here. Sunrise searches us a Miracle. Activate Miracle. Banish Flame Wingman and Neos. We don't need to banish a whole lot of monsters. Literally just those 2 for the bare minimum. Just so that way we can get a Wake Up real quick. After that, we're going to banish Mally again. For another Mally. Now, we do actually want to get Wake Up as soon as possible, so that way if they do want to save their Nibiru before the DP, they would have to do it now. or that they would be less inclined to do it now because of the fact that we would get a Dark Law off of it. Go into a link for Cross Crusader. Crusader specials back. Mal, I'm going to attribute it. Do the search. We're going to search for Dark Angel. Something cool here that if you didn't normal and you couldn't send Denier, you actually could normal Dolphin. You would make Cross Crusader, search for Denier, normal Dolphin, and then pitch Denier to get a hand rip and hand knowledge from the opponent, which is really cool. It actually came up quite a few times. Because normally there wouldn't be a way to get Denier and Grave from hand at this stage, but since we have Dolphin, and if we didn't normal, then it would just come up, which is cool. Came up a decent amount of testing and an actual tournament. So then next up, we're going to activate Denier and Grave, special it, take a Banish Mallet, put it at the top of the deck. Banish Mallet from Grave, special that recycled copy. Go into a poly here for DPE. DPE, pop those two. Don't forget to declare your effect to revive next turn with DPE. This specials a Shadow Mist and gives us a Mass Change. Now, there's actually two options you could do with this real quick. You can either make these into a Dread Decimator if you would, or just say that this is how it is, and then during the opponent's turn, Mass Change during standby or whatever, to get a search for like Plasma or something if you wanted. Which is what I usually do. It's kind of greedy, but because we have 3 Destinies in Grave, we're going to discard Dark Angel, special the opponent's side of the field. And then we're going to set 2 and pass to the opponent. During standby, we're going to flip up Mass Change, Tribute Shadow Mist, special Dark Wall. Also revive our DPE here. And yeah, not a bad end board here. This is pretty standard, to be honest. If you happen to get another body on board, you can just make a Dread Decimator, which is cool. So we know some pretty neat stuff here. It doesn't look a whole lot like it, but this package right here does a whole lot to a lot of different decks. Especially if you play your cards right, like you know when to favorite contact and when to DPE as well. It's just really good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this. I really like this, the Aqua Dolphin package. I think it's really fun. It adds just way more flexibility to this deck that otherwise had a little bit less before. It does add 1 more brick, which is unfortunate, and a dead card in the extra. However, I think it is well worth it since it does so much and can do a ton of different shit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeet.